Hi there, dear AndroidPIT readers and viewers. We went to Düsseldorf to meet Eva Wimmers, the VP Global of the brand Honor, and ask her about the present and past and also the future of Honor.
I'm Eva Wimmers and I'm in charge of Honor in Europe, and I'm also Vice President Honor Global. Well, generally from one region to another, there's different versions, of course, and it takes a lot of flexibility to shorten this time. I think we're actually really good with the 2 weeks. I think this is not really precedent yet before to move the launches so closely together. I think it's really important for the community to get the information early, and the world has become so little in terms of information transfer. It's almost instant these days. 5 years ago this was completely different. We are one of the fastest of shortening this process out there, and somewhat it seems like it just heightens the expectation, and people want to celebrate with us. Our community is always happy for every new baby we have in the portfolio, and they celebrate with us regardless. An ideal digital native. Well, first of all, there is no such thing as the average person or average digital natives. I think one core criteria is that this target group is extremely diverse. We're talking about hyper segmentation, not even micro segmentation anymore. And in that sense, it's everyone. It's female, it's male, it is very young, it's young at heart. You see a little bit of a different usage if the target groups are younger, in the young digital natives. You see a lot of usage also during the day, which in the young at heart is more towards the breaks and the weekends and the evenings. But you see a lot of commonalities in terms of what they do online, and it's more a matter of taste, how much time and in what areas you spend your time online. No, actually it isn't. We're totally committed to the online world, and our core believers and core fans are the ones who actually feel comfortable in Western Europe to buy phones without even touching them. The more and more we grow, the more we also have customers who maybe would like to touch the phone one time before the last decision is taken. And so we are always happy for new channels who are also very active in the youth and the online area and in the community area. So we have found 2 new partners who are strong in this, and so that's now evolving into the next stage of our brand growth. Generally, we're very committed to focus on stronger and faster update procedures in our house. Our R&D is also strongly focusing on being able to offer monthly security patches in the future on exclusive devices. On the overall Google updates, we always at Honor put the customer experience first. So if we feel that after the update the customer experience is not the same anymore, or even worse, we refrain from updates. Well, we're even more ambitious than last year, but we at least want to grow at the same rate. For last year we grew 200%, and this year that's the plan again, or if everybody here in this community likes us, hopefully more. Well, outside of China as the home turf, where we're really strong, Europe and with the focus on Western Europe is extremely important for Honor. Here a lot of the trends are set in Europe on the online community and online content and usage, also from style and lifestyle interests. But also Europe has a lot of open markets, and our target group, the community, loves to buy the phone separately from the tariff because they would like to be free to buy the newest phone whenever it comes out. So a market area or a continent with a lot of open markets is very much in line with our consumer behavior. Well, first of all, for probably 10 years ago, people were already saying that smartphones will become commodities and it's nowhere to be seen right now. People are more emotional about their smartphones than somebody would be about their TV or about their home stereo, because the phone knows more about us than some of our partners and family know. So from an emotional point of view, I think there is a lot of room to grow. Technology-wise, the decisive factor is where will it go? We believe strongly in AI for the next moves. And I'm not talking about IA, intelligent assistant. I'm talking about AI to come, which means the whole system is much broader. We're talking about partner systems, we're talking ecosystems, we're talking cloud-based solution to turn it into a whole. And how a smartphone in 10 years will look like will depend very much on whether we need some kind of display and where the display will be. So let's see. But death looks different to me.
Okay.
Today, on our first VR phone, the Honor 8 Pro, we've chosen Jaunt VR. And again, we're always looking at the customer experience. At this point, they seem, for our particular target group, the young digital natives, the ones with the most interesting games and experience at this point. Of course, there's more to come in the future, and AI is a very strong focus of our company as a whole, because it will lead us into the next generation of smart devices in any sense, connecting them to the ecosystem and partnership systems. So there will be much more to be seen in the future. What a beautiful phone, huh? We all love this one. It's the first step for Honor to tap into the AI world. It's about a phone that knows you even better than before and makes suggestions. And it comes to hardware functions and it comes to software functions. To really introduce that, it's about a whole system, a learning system behind it on behavior. Behavior can be very different from culture to culture. So it's not only about the translation of the language, and the full performance will only show through an ecosystem of the right partners in this part of the world. So there is a lot of preparation going on right now. At this moment, the magic is not planned for outside China.